Hey everybody, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing the 2020 New Year messages for the sign of Cancer. Now just to let you know, what I'm going to be doing is pulling the overall energy that you're leaving behind for 2019 or from 2019 using the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. Then I'll be pulling a card for what it is that you're moving towards in 2020 by using the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And then finally I'll be pulling some messages using the Wild Unknown Tarot. So let's get stuck in. I'm curious to see what will come up for you, Cancer, particularly with me being Cancer, well, having Cancer in my sun sign also. So let's have a look. So what is it that Cancer is leaving behind in 2019? What is it that's been purged from the shadow and healed and resolved in 2019 for the sign of Cancer? Wow, anger and chains. Okay, you can see from the image it's quite explosive. There's a lot going on there. But yeah, you're releasing this energy. You're releasing the toxicity of a situation or various situations. When normally you would react explosively, you're not doing that anymore, okay? You're preventing those darker emotions from taking hold. You're knowing when to stand up for yourself and how to do so, but you're doing it in a more controlled manner. And rather than allowing your emotions to explode all over the place, you're reflecting and you're moving with grace, poise, and awareness, okay? So that's really powerful, especially for Cancer. I mean, as you know, we are very emotive. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, particularly when we find ourselves in situations where it feels unjust, unfair, you know, or if it feels like we're being taken advantage of, if our emotions are being disregarded, if someone's, doing something harmful, then it can be very difficult to not come from that space, right? To really just take a minute for pause and to find the best way to navigate a situation, particularly when there's a lot of emotion involved. So that's a very powerful lesson for you, Cancer, to be able to manage and control your emotions and not just react. Yeah, that's not a small thing. That means significant progress has been made this year, particularly with how trying it's been, Cancer. I mean, when I think back of all the readings I've done for you guys, you've been through it, you know, it's been a very challenging year, but through all of that, you've come out the other side and you're actually better for it as well. So, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, honestly. You should be proud of what you've accomplished this year, particularly with all of those challenges that have come up in various aspects of your life. You know, you're doing well. So, you know, do have a moment to congratulate yourself, okay? So let's have a look then in regards to 2020. What is it that you're moving towards? Okay. What is it that Cancer is moving towards in 2020? Break the chain. Interesting. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Again, another very, very powerful card for you, Cancer. And can you see how they correlate as well? This one is anger and chains. This one is breaking the chain, okay? Getting out of that negative cycle, you know, removing yourself from the constant pain and feeling trapped within circumstances, you know, feeling like your karmic situation is never going to be resolved. This is telling you that this is the year where that changes, okay? This is happening for you, Cancer. That those negative, toxic, you know, overwhelming situations you keep finding yourself in year after year is coming to an end, because you are learning the lessons, because you are not following the same route as your ancestors, as your family, right? You're taking a new approach to these things. You're walking a different path, and as such, you're going to break the chains. The cycles are ending. The karmic lessons are almost over, and you'll begin a whole new chapter with new lessons to learn. So that's incredibly transformative, Cancer. You should be really excited about that, actually. That means you've upgraded. That means you've leveled up. Congratulations. So yeah, really exciting times for you, Cancer. That means you've got a whole new set of circumstances coming into the new year. So it'll be very interesting doing your readings in 2020. I love to find out more and what it is that you'll be discovering about yourself and your circumstances along the way. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull 3 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot. First one's going to be in relation to your focus for the year. The second will be in regards to the advice, what guidance you're being given at this time. And then finally will be the overall outcome. And then lastly, I'll just do some additional messages in case there's anything else that needs to be relayed. So, what is the focus for Cancer in the year of 2020? What is the guidance? What guidance is being offered to Cancer? Okay, gosh, everything's flying. And lastly, the overall outcome for Cancer. Okay, there was 2 cards trying to come out then, so I don't want to take it. I just want to see which one is the right one for you. Whoa, way too much trying to come out, Cancer. Shit. Okay, thank you. Ah, that's better. Okay, so to begin with, in regards to the focus for the year, you have the Sun of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So at this time, you're going to be learning that, you know, some things have to unfold in their own time. But there's other things that you're going to have to take the initiative on, that you won't have to be reliant on someone else to make the abundance in your life, okay? To be the creator of your abundance. You are the creator of your own abundance. So in that regard, you have to go for it. You have to go after it. That you don't have to wait for it to come to you through circumstances or other people or whatever. That you can start creating your abundance here and now, right? And that's where you're going to be focused on. You're focusing on, you know, rather than just, you know, doing a little bit here and there in the background and hoping that it comes together, you're going to be actively going after it, okay? You're going to be pursuing it with more vigor than you ever have before. So that's very interesting. That's very powerful as well, you know, because you know that old ways of doing things is not going to serve you. So now you're just going to go after it with this whole new approach, a whole new way of dealing with things, you know, particularly when it comes to your finances, your work, your creative projects, your outlets, you know, the things that you enjoy doing in your free time. You're going to be taking all of that on board. You're going to be putting that into the forefront of your mind and focus on what is it that I want in my life, what's going to make my life feel more balanced, more stable, more fulfilled. And whatever those things are, you're going after it 110%. So that's great. That's awesome. So in regards to the advice, you have the 2 of Cups. Interesting. So it's reminding you that it's okay to love again. I mean, a lot of you have been through a lot of heartache this year. You know, it hasn't been easy for you at all. A lot of the lessons, particularly when it comes to anger and releasing the chains, comes from in regards to your love life, okay? Your relationships with others. So you've had to learn a lot of lessons, how to create boundaries, how to release, you know, fears and anxieties from past relationships, how to find new ways of communicating with people, how to be vulnerable without the fear of loss, you know, starting to heal abandonment issues, all these different things, right? It's going to apply differently to different people in different ways. So just take it however it resonates. But you're learning how to, while you've been learning how to do all that and heal all that and go through all that, 2020 is going to be a reminder that it's okay to love again. It's okay to put yourself out there, to be vulnerable. And that you are love, and therefore the best thing you can do for yourself and others is to just allow it to flow. and not worry so much about what can go wrong. You know, release the attachment and just be. Just allow it to flow without expectation, without demands. Just be. And you'll attract that. It's coming regardless. I feel that for you, Cancer. A lot of you are going to attract love whether you want to or not. So the best thing you can do is just flow with it, okay? Obviously, those of you who already are in committed relationships, you just allow the love to flow between you, and honestly, it's going to strengthen your bond massively, okay? This is in all areas of your relationships, particularly with family, friends, and partners, okay? So just allow the love to flow, man. That's basically what's coming through here loud and strong. Just allow it to flow. Don't allow fear to stop you from opening up and just expressing all of that love you have inside you, because it's meant to be shared. It's meant to flow freely, and you'll receive it freely, okay? So again, really beautiful energy, really transformative. And then lastly, in regards to the outcome, you have the Fool in reverse. So rather than feeling like you're having to go through the same cycles over and over, you're going to realize that things have changed, that things are not how they used to be, that something has changed, dramatically changed. Okay, you're not going into the old patterns again, that you're not finding yourself in the same scenarios with the same types of people, right? Everything is completely changed. Your reality is changing. So rather than feeling like you're having to pick up the pieces, cut yourself off and start all over again, you're realizing that actually you don't need to do that things are kind of just evolving, and that you're being slowly drifted and guided into your true path. So there's no need to, you know, break everything down, pack up, you know, start again elsewhere and try to rebuild from scratch. There's no need to do so, because the pieces that have broken away or fallen away from your life, they're already downstream. So the things that remain are meant for you at this time. So all you have to do is build upon that. So again, that's hugely different for you, Cancer. Big changes on the horizon. And I think it's going to shock you actually how different things are going to be moving into 2020. Wow, okay, this came up, so I have to take it, okay. So I was going to take some cards for you in regards to any final advice. And the Lovers in reverse just flipped up, so I had to take that for you, because that's very prominent here. Wow, okay, so finally you have the Lovers, as I said, in reverse, Gemini energy, okay? Knowing that it's okay to take a leap of faith, and that as much as you want to give to others, you also have to give to yourself. The more you give to yourself, the more you're feeling that emotional abundance, the love can flow, and you can, you know, allow it to just extend to others naturally. It doesn't have to be forced. It's just something that will pour out of you. Okay, so that's really powerful. Oops. Let's just keep going for now. And then next you had the Daughter of Wands in reverse. So this is Page of Wands energy. Fire, okay? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So you may have been dealing with a fire sign quite prominently, who was very appealing, very alluring to you. You felt like the chemistry was strong and there was potential there for something more, but it didn't quite come together because they didn't see the beauty that resided within the connection. But that's going to change. I feel like where someone did not see it, someone else will see it. And for those of you where you're in a relationship where your partner may not have seen it, or you may have not seen it yourself, you have a change of perception. That's changing because there is passion coming in strongly, okay? This is crowning the whole thing, okay? This is creativity, this is passion, this is vision, this is igniting something powerful, you know? And this is what I'm saying. You're being moved towards a powerful new beginning. This is creation energy, okay? You're creating a whole new paradigm for yourself. You're breaking the chains, breaking the cycles, entering something new, okay? With a newfound vigor, with a newfound passion for life, you know? And you're going to be moving towards something, and I feel like for many of you, someone as well, very, very passionately. Whether it's your existing partner or someone you're connecting with or will be connecting with. So, powerful soul connection is on the horizon for you, Cancer. Just so you know, be aware of that. That is coming, whether you want it or not. So, yeah, gosh, Cancer, that is a lot to digest, I know, even for such a short reading. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that inspires you to move forward and just be the beautiful, loving, caring and passionate being that you are, without the fear of what could happen. Okay, that cycle is coming to an end, so just embrace the newness. Okay, so do let me know your thoughts in the comments if you enjoyed this reading. Do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, Cancer, I will be doing your January monthly read very soon, so do check that out once it goes up on the channel. So for now, take care.